Hey everyone, it's been a while. I'm back. A lot has gone on. If you watched the last video, you probably saw at the end how there's just so much going on. You know, with my daughter moving in, having to move my office around. Oh man, it's been so much going on, but actually I'll link below. Check out my video where I did kind of an office tour of the new office that's in the dining room. But I've actually spent a lot of time having to file paperwork to the court for, you know, the child custody stuff. So that's been taking up a lot of my time. Also, my hand, my injured right hand, it is so much better. I mean, it still kind of hurts a little bit, but I've learned so much about injuries, I guess, with the weightlifting I'm trying to do. I didn't stop. There's only one day I didn't go. And I talked about that last video. It was right before EPC. Since then, I've been going back, just augmenting the lifts, just moving my hand around a little bit or doing lighter weights. But I think I'm back to normal now. But it's been very strange handling this. My trainer taught me a lot, you know, using ice, Advil, heat, cold. But also there was a degree of this almost like rehabilitation, physical therapy that I would do, where I can just feel moving through the pain, not when it's like too painful that it's setting off the alert that you need to stop, but just enough pain of I'm almost like using newer muscles or something. I don't know. It's felt great going through this, but moving the stuff around my daughter, moving in, my hand injury, it has caused so many delays. But I also had a lot going on. I was actually out of town. I went to go visit my dad, my nieces, my older half brother. And it was really interesting because I actually planned this out months in advance to be a chance to go to Limited Run Games, which is located in Cary, where my family is, Cary, North Carolina, and then also do a Gundam Explained meetup. We had about 6 to 7 people that said they would go. Unfortunately, slowly up until the day I had to leave to go to North Carolina, everyone backed out. There's people, I bought my plane ticket, and there's other people, I like confirmed, hey, this is where we're going. I got the reservations at this certain place. And then one by one, the people from the Gundam Explained community were just slowly canceling. Like, I can't go out until there was only one guy left. And it was mainly because we were just thinking, hey, you don't need to drive all the way up. He was going to drive from Florida just to hang out with me. I mean, it's more of a group thing. I was pretty disappointed it turned out that way. It kind of makes me apprehensive to plan one of these again. Okay, but then Limited Run Games. I'm like, well, at least I can go to Limited Run Games, meet some game developers. They're doing a special there. But I guess I'm at a point in my life where I have been for a while where it's like I can only go so far in the things I like. There was a line outside. Apparently the line at Limited Run Games started Thursday night. There were so many people out there and I was like, man, I'm not doing this either. I mean, I love video games. I have that other video game channel, but that was just a little too much for me. But I gotta say though, using that remainder time to spend with my family was great. I really had a lot of fun hanging out at my older half brother's house. We got to stay there. I brought my youngest with me. He hadn't been on a plane before, so this was a chance for him to do that. And then seeing my dad. One really cool thing was like one time when my dad hugged me, he was like, whoa, those muscles. Because I mean, you can really feel. Sometimes I just sit here by myself and just feel my pecs, my shoulders, my bicep, yes. Hey, I've never had that before. But what was cool is my brother actually had a lot of good equipment, both in the living room and in the garage, so I can do some of the workouts that I would have missed. Because I ended up missing Friday's workout since I had to leave. So it would technically be one day less than I normally do, but then on Saturday, I kind of halfway did it because it didn't have everything. Like I didn't do deadlifts, I didn't do squats, but with the bench, with the dumbbells, you know, with the rack, there was multiple things I was able to do, and it felt really good doing that and getting it done. And that reminds me of something that happened yesterday when I was working out. Because again, my hand is kind of back to where now I can lift regularly. And I was doing, I don't have it written down. I was doing bench and just getting the 5, whatever I was at, I forgot what it was, like 45, a 10, and maybe a 2.5 on each side. I forget what it was, but it was pretty, I was doing 5 at a time. And on the last, on the third set, it's how many you could do to failure. And I did 10, and it was amazing because as I was at 8, my body was like, oh, this is the last one, Adam. And then when I was like, no, Adam, you could do one more. And then I got to 10 or to 9. It's like, Adam, you can do one more. And it was like the first time I truly heard a voice in my head telling me, no, you can keep doing it. It's very interesting. I don't know if I may have reframed the inner voice people have. Not that I was always like negative and giving up, but there's easy times to be like, I'm not gonna do this anymore. Oh, I'm gonna stop up. But no, I was like, no, just do the 10. Do your 5, and then 10. And it was weird to actually hear that voice say, just do it. And it motivated me. And so it was awesome. So I guess since that last video, right, almost a month, it makes me think that maybe for now, monthly uploads are the way to go, just because I can get enough story content of what's going on, because I want to encompass not only my strength training, but what I'm doing creatively, just random things that are going on. I think this kind of helps me edit things that are not typical video game or Gundam, and allows me to kind of expand my storytelling. So I kind of enjoy doing this, but it might be monthly for now until I get to a point where it is weekly. But anyway, well, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. And if you have any questions about anything I'm doing, let me know below. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one. So see y'all later.